Hello, welcome back. Last time I got the new version of Earth Tower done, so that just remains, that just leaves Fire Tower on the top and the Great Slug Race on the bottom. I want to remember something. When I cleared this, what entrance did I use? The normal one, okay. And where does this desync? I did try running this, right? I don't remember checking for a desync here, though I probably didn't do it this way. I probably just tried to skip to the end, and that bump wasn't that suspicious, actually. Those are. Yeah, okay. That's where the desync happens. Got it. Okay. So, I started from that normal entrance. So let's try doing the same thing here. Yeah, play this room again. So, has the sign changed at all? I don't think so, nope, that's pretty much as I remember it. Okay, so right, I think the overall flow of the room more or less remains. These four angry eyes are one of the central mechanisms. This one I cannot reach at all. Must be shot, and also it can't reach anybody else because it's just sneakily hiding in the curtains there. This one can never shoot north. Can't do anything with that. This is just a cloud that's raining down. Did I not parse before? I didn't. Somehow I managed not to parse that these are rain clouds actively raining down from the sky. Okay. I was just like, oh sure, there's curtains, there's snow. I mean, I probably parsed that the snow is meant to be clouds. Okay. Or maybe I did, and I just forgot that I had done that. Anyway, right, so the end is in here. This cannot be killed by me from here. It has to be shot from this angle. Alright, yeah, so angry eyes first. You must be shot from the west, you must be shot from the west. You're fairly protected. I would have to remove some poison around you to kill you myself, but I think it would work better to use Angry Eye A to shoot south and east. First C shoots east. All of that is fine, but what about bridging across this water? That seems like much more of a problem. To the point where I don't think I understand how I would reach this part of the puzzle at all. I remember this became a lot simpler when I spotted the snow path through the sky. But this barrier here. But this barrier here. Something has to be done about that. Theoretically, this statue might be able to... Well, even if it's there, I don't have a place to stand that could kill it. How many statues? There are 4. I'm not destroying this unless I'm already here. If I'm already here, then I don't need to, get a statue to, like, shove stuff through there or something. That does look suspiciously possible, though. Okay, yeah, so I'm just focused on the part of the room that desynced. I could probably, let's imagine that I could input the first little bit of this. Okay, so flying snakes are out there, just doing whatever they wish. Something fell in the water. Ah, okay, so this started all the way above. Got it. Well, okay, so one thing is... I could enter from that ladder. Okay, that gets me... That doesn't do anything for me. No, no, no. Entering from there, I can just walk around here just fine. Okay. With a statue's assistance? Let's see what I could do. Okay, well anyway, let's just input this. I'll watch carefully what's happening and see if I think I like it. Do all those sacrifices to walk out, except I can just walk out at any time. So actually, was there ever a purpose for these sacrifices? So maybe the point is to get one of these blocks out so I can use it for... question mark? Maybe. Yeah, so until it becomes clear to me that I need something that this replay used. Until then, I will just use the replay. So I'm out here, breaking walls. And then, okay, sure, so that is useful work. But then it desyncs, so I'll take over from here and see what I can do. I have no statues left. I do have a bomb bug. And is that my solution, actually? I scare the bomb bug all the way down here, I lure it all the way over there, and I blow it up in this spot so that that can become a bridge? Okay, plausible. Yes, with the grass there, the bomb bug will stop in this spot and I don't have to actually lure it. And the monster block can go through this route if it needs to. Okay, bomb bug, I would like you over here. And then down a bit. And then just sit in a comfortably cool spot for a moment. And be cool. Alright, now be uncool and panic. Alright, great job being uncool and panicking. I don't love where that monster block is. But I can open the door and push it over here when I want to, so that should be fine. Okay, so that takes care of that issue. Ow. I guess I'm gonna shove this away here. So how am I as far as actually clearing the rest of the room? I need to shoot south, which I can do. I need to shoot east, which I can do twice. Okay. So this is a funny little construct here. Oh, did this mostly just clear the room? So I guess the question is... I think I needed that flying snake, didn't I? That's not a question, but that's okay, don't worry about it. Oops. Okay, so you're a little bit trickier than that. I can get you out from the other side, though. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dispose of this monster block first. Oh, do I now? Oh, right! At the end of this room before, I used the bomb bug as my last kill so I could hop over this barrier, didn't I? If that wasn't what I was doing, I can't make a kill while standing on hot coals. Also, I forgot to kill that angry eye. Okay. Actually... can I make a kill on hot coals if it's the last one in the room and I'm on an open monster gate? I think hazards process before those things close and make me safe, but I'm actually not sure about the order of that. Let's see if this... Well, we should kill the monster block first if I'm going to do that. I guess I can just do it here. Let's check the order. Would this actually just work? No, okay, yeah, so hazards process first. I do note that it looks almost like a way to climb over monster blocks here if I had, like, fried this up in this spot and then brought it back here and then, like... Yeah, that toggles, sure, but I can't do it while I'm standing here. Okay, no, I think there is genuinely something more to this. So, since I need that Bumbug's explosion, seemingly... It did seem like the purpose of opening this whole deal was to move the Bombug out and over there. And yeah, just the way this grass is, the way those hot coals are. This all seems very specific. I don't think I'm gonna convince a statue to do the same work for me. There might be some possible way to do that, but it doesn't seem quite right to me. So then the question is, what kill can I make while standing in one of those spots? The Bombug's the easy answer. Could I do a monster block? Yes I could. So leave that a monster. The way that would happen would look... Oh, it would have to not be against this wall, though. I can switch? Now wait a second, why did I bring this monster block out? Oh, I see my problem. Check this out. Before I do this process, I hit that. And also I've made a slight mistake, but I can go around this way to fix it. So this monster block is actually my last kill. That other monster block is the one that moves the Bumbug. So this just gets disposed. I do the rest of my business, and I think this all works now. Oopsie. And yeah, I don't need the flying snake then. So theoretically, I don't know what that's for. So all that's left is this one monster block, right? So that would look like this. Yeah, okay. Oh shoot, that has to... Wait, what? No, there's a waypoint there. There's a waypoint. There's a waypoint there. I think the same thing happened to me before. Okay. And that is done. Just waypoint wherever. Okay. Well, if that's done, let's try the Great Slug Race. See if I can just get this all the way done now. Play this room again. Okay, so let's first see what breaks in my replay. Time is test, ignores leaf, strange but familiar aura. That looks like a desync to me. Oh yeah. And then I die. Okay, yeah, so I'm getting no information out of this. Alright, so treat this like a new room. So if this is a slug race, as the title suggests, this is clearly a marker for something. Something important happens here. Can I tell what? Not distinctly. Oh right, that's not pacified, so the poison gets reset down. That's what's happening. Just gonna watch the slug do its thing. Why do I want to race you? So that does a lot of stuff. It closes the way forward. Which, yeah, this requires sacrifice, therefore if I leave this way with the room clear, I'm just stuck and can't go any farther. So if I want to go down, which I do, even though, like, technically I could exit the room here and have a valid clear on it, but that would not let me proceed further if this had been in the normal way of things. Okay, so before the slug dies... Wait, what? Or I need 2 sacrifices here. Maybe that's what it actually is. Because, like, slug has to be dead for me to walk through this. That's one used to lower the monster block. It has to be done before I can walk through... Wait, no, I'm walking over top of that. Am I? If I'm sacrificing twice here or here or something. Well, this isn't connected to anything. So I guess I want to break this and push the block off so you can be exposed to that sightline? It's funny you gotta put a window at ground level here so that the bomb bug can see through up at its elevation. Huh, never quite thought about windows that way. But yeah, that's how they work. Even though it doesn't look like it, it actually goes all the way up. Okay, Alright, instead of doing things this way, let's just try and run through the room. What do I need to do? Several waypoints are activated, and I assume that will become useful for hopping around and outpacing the slug. This has... This is just on dirt. For you to die, I either need to be up high here, or... I guess I can lure you off by... I think there are more block barriers here than there were before. Yeah, I remember pushing a bunch of blocks through, like, this area, didn't I? Okay, this is much, much more enforced, isn't it? Autumn tree, here. Okay, this might just be an initial parse of this room, because it looks like there's a lot going on. This is pretty endgame. Like, beyond here is just this one extra room. Yeah, so this is the penultimate room. Oops. Alright. So a bunch of this combination monster. I guess I could stack you up and put you in, like, this spot. You still wouldn't shoot that way. Okay, so what's your deal? Your deal is I gotta step here and back. Let's verify that I'm reading that right, just in case I'm not. Yeah, okay, that's simple. If I wanted to, you could be used to rebound... Okay, there is a clear path here that a block could go through. You could rebound a block from here to there. Barrier here. But it does look like I want to bring it... Oh, but I can't. Wait, okay, so if there's a block barrier here... If there's a block barrier here... And these are going to be poisoned, no matter what I do... Then I can't push a plow in front of me to clear that away and just ditch it here. But I do have to walk in here, don't I? Well, do I? Probably. What dies here? And when? Well, I think this room might have changed a lot. Okay, so flying snake. I think I desire to drop that angry eye here. If one of those is... They can see out of their shelter. There's also an angry eye here. But that's in the poison zone that I'm not allowed to enter. These bomb bugs get dropped by a sacrifice here, which I don't know who or what that is. Okay, one thing at a time. What could be a plausible first goal? I do need to get this key at some point. That feels strongly like a statue needs to help me. There's ice there. Okay, so the slug opens this. Don't worry about the fact that that's a toggle floor mostly. Curtain here, so this can't see except that way. What? Is somebody dying there? If so, I'm not sure who. There's this funny path? I mean, I could also prevent the slug from getting sacrificed. Just by putting a block there. Thanks for that. So that's one sacrifice, and then if I could get this out of here, which I probably could... Ah, I can't redirect it though. Not meaningfully. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear I do want to allow this sacrifice to happen, it's just that... Now hold on. Where are all the waypoints in the room? Oh, they're all out here in this area. I'm supposed to get the star key and use it here. This one was smuggled. So pretend you don't have it. Okay, what does that do? Let's just poke at every mechanism and learn how it behaves. Well, that's a way to stop the slug from going too far. Ah, I see. I could trap it. Here, if this blows up, slug would... Pacific Flare. Okay, so I think ultimately... I never sacrifice here. Instead I use this to redirect the slug to the north, having blown up this wall with that bomb bug. Then at some point I hop up here, push that block up on top of it, give it a smack from there, and then the room is clear. This has never closed, that opens this gate. Assume I've already made a sacrifice here, and here. Okay, this will happen by me pushing that block. Okay, so slug holds that block briefly. I step back north, you step onto there, and deposit your rubble on it. Actually, no, you blow up the rubble. Okay. Does this statue do anything? Doesn't look like much. This is probably my actual last action. Hit the switch and the monster block dies. Okay. Alright, so which monsters do I... Which monsters am I going to have trouble killing, do I think? This statue's not the push block. This statue's a bit of a question mark. Let's make that a little bit more of a visible color. I said more of a visible color. There we go, that'll do. Against the toggle doors... There's like every color in this room, so nothing's going to stand out. So I'll just go with white. That's fine. You're a little bit of a question mark. The rest of these seem straightforward enough. You... I'm less sure about. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna put a question mark on you. And definitely here... Ah, no. Instead of that, let's say... sure, yellow star. I'm gonna say you are yellow star. That's where that must go. Not pacified. Only non-pacified thing in the area that has a sight line over here. So you'll break that wall, the flying snake will come out, I'll kill it by standing here probably, and then these two will shoot each other. Okay, so that's fine. What about this? Got a sacrifice here. So that does both of those things. This needs to happen prior to me being in this area. Now the key, honestly, is a little bit of a question mark. Sort of. If a statue can bring it to me, I can trivially get a hold of it. Okay, so this gets a question mark. What is dying on that altar? This is a black X. Do not sacrifice there. This... I don't have a target in mind for you. What's under you? I guess I could actually see on that floor. It's Pacific. The monster block, actually, I'm not sure where that goes. You know what? I'm gonna give it a question mark. I have many questions here. This one I should be able to just walk to from where though? Actually, no, that's not so simple. This is in the way of walking along that path. If that block's gonna sit on top of the slug here... Oh, do I need to actually push this into the hole before the slug gets there? And then... You're carrying multi-push block with statue rubble on it. No, that would jam me up even if this is gone because there's a fence there. Maybe I need to get all the way in here before the slug and kill this. That could be. Don't get dropped by the slug when it steps on this. Okay, so this might be a race target. Can give you a green up arrow. That usually means extra fast. Here, this means I need to get there fast. Orange? Sure, orange up arrow means I need to get there fast. So if that's a race target... there's just also a bunch of stuff out here I don't even know where to begin with. I do think I know where this is going. These are probably doing... Okay, so there's statue able to blow up? Why? Also potential to just kind of jam up the slug. How well would that work if I tried it? Oh, I can't get there anywhere near fast enough. There are no push blocks in the right sort of area to actually put in its way. Oh, I can do that though. Well, that's silly. Okay, you're gonna make a big mess now. And also I can't kill that angry eye. But alright, I guess that could drop something in the slug's way. Would I want to do that though? I guess, alright, let's see if there's anything... Shoo. See if there's anything in the way of putting this where I think I want it. There's a bunch of awkward shuffling in the way, sure, but that's normal. Behaves as expected. Okay, no, everything's fine there, and wow, the slug is already here. What turn number am I on? 127. I'm not getting here in 127 moves, no way. And you know what? Here's another question mark. How do I cross that? Certainly not riding on you since you have rubble on top of you. Am I riding somebody else? Who? There are waypoints, several of them. But like, following in your wake is all poisony. I suppose, okay, so here's one way to awaken that statue. I have a stacking mechanism here, right? That's what it seems to me. Oh, okay, come on now. Sure, whatever. Really? Shoot. You too. That makes some sense. Your job is to do this, and then I guess I can just stick that on any waypoint and claim that. Okay. This doesn't feel entirely right, but it could be. I could do this right away. Okay, if I did that, what exactly does that do to the slug's pathing after it passes that point? I think that puts it in a stable loop, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So I just kind of turn off the race? Because I never need this slug to pass this point as far as I know. I don't really see the harm to doing that. Okay, maybe there's none. Yeah, what about this block barrier? White question. Looking for anybody who could help me with that in any way. And I'm not seeing a lot. Like, okay, I guess there's the possibility of scaring these Ayash bum bugs over here. Okay, so you, poisony spot. I could... Okay, there's a pit here, so I could sacrifice a multi-push block into the pit to clear the poison, then stick the monster block here to scare bomb bugs who have already been scared into this row to the west. Okay, that gets me at most to here, but then that leaves 2 unhandled spots, because I only have 3 of these, not 5. Some vague, maybe, possibility somehow of bringing this spawn bug down, if I could, like... I don't know, but maybe somehow? Don't think there's any possibility of this one getting out. Like, it can never see through this. Do I... Okay, if I have 9 of those... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9? So stack of 3 here, stacks of 1 all along there. Waypoint here, push over the stack in these 2 spots, and walk over here. Nothing appears to directly get in the way of doing that, except I'm using 1 of these in the pool, so I only have 8. But I'm claiming these 2, so I'm -1 plus 2, so I actually have 10. Okay. Yeah, and theory was I also want... Whoa! No! I also want to never have these touched. Okay. Okay, well, that's an initial parse of the new version of this. This is gonna take a bit. Fitting for an endgame room. Not so trivializable. Alright, cool stuff. See you next time to keep working at this process.